Hey everybody, today I'm going to make a broccoli, potato, bacon soup, and I guess we'll just get started. I'll show you step by step what to do, and we'll get down in the pot. And so this is a pound of bacon, regular sliced bacon. I'm going to use the whole thing. All of it won't be used in the pot, or excuse me, in the recipe, but I'll have it cooked, and I might make an omelet or something in the morning, and I'll have the bacon all cooked up. So we're going to crumble this on top of the soup. So I like to cook it like this, just cut it in pieces and brown it. And so when I get that done, I will drain off a lot of the grease and put it in my grease jar, and I'll have that for other recipes. So to do it this way is a lot quicker. So this is step one, just cutting up your bacon, or you can cook it in slices if you want to, but just getting it well done, kind of crispy. And when I get that done, we'll go on to step number 2. Okay, and the bacon has finished brine, and I've left a decent amount of grease in there for flavor. Here is our bacon that has fried, and we're going to use that for a garnish. Now I have a kind of small onion that I've sliced thinly and cut into small pieces, or little small diced pieces. I don't know if you can tell on that white or not. But anyway, we're going to saute that in the grease just till it's kind of translucent and a little bit soft. And there's a lot of the bacon that stuck to the bottom of the pan, but when we put our broth in there, that's going to make that come up, and all those flavors will go into the soup. So that'll just have to go for another minute or so, and it will be ready. I'll be right back. I forgot to get the milk. So this looks good. It looks like it's gone long enough. So I made this pitcher of chicken broth, and instead of buying already made chicken broth, I use the seasoning and add water. I think it's more inexpensive that way. But I'm going to add this to the bacon and onion. I know I'm looking weird pouring this, but it's wanting to go on the stove. Okay. I'm going to turn the heat back up. And I'm not giving measurements because you may make more or you may make less than me. So, you know, it's not hard to really figure out how much you want to use. To the broth that I have in the pot, I'm going to add some garlic salt. And you don't want to overdo the garlic salt, so I'm going to add, that's about a good teaspoon. And basil. I love basil in soups. And that's about a tablespoon of basil. So I'm going to stir that up. And this is a big container of sour cream I got from Sam's Club. And to our mixture, I'm going to add a big heaping spoonful, because I want, this is probably close to half a cup. I want to give the soup a richness, and you don't really taste that sour cream taste. So I'm adding that. I'm trying to get it to hurry and come to a boil. And you let that sour cream just disintegrate into the mixture. And I can feel that bacon that was on the bottom of the pan loosening up. It's going to give it a really good flavor. And to all of this, I'm going to add milk. What we use is 2%. If I had thought about it when I was at the store, I would have gotten some heavy cream. You can use whole milk, 2%, half and half, any of that you want to. But since this is what I have, it's what I'll use. And I'm going to put about that much. I would say it's not quite equal to the amount of chicken broth I had. Almost they're equal parts, but not quite. So hopefully this will come to a boil. I'll just come back when it comes to a boil and we'll go to the next step. So the broth is boiling now, and we're going to go on to the next step. And that's to add our broccoli and our potatoes. And I bought frozen broccoli florets, and I cut those down to where they're little pieces. Some bigger than others, but I cut the little stalks off of them, just so that when it cooks, it'll cook quicker, and when you eat it, you'll not have such a big bite of broccoli in your mouth. So I just think it's easier to eat that way. So I'm gonna add all this, and I let it thaw pretty much, and used my kitchen scissors and cut those, and it didn't take any time to do it. It was just real easy to do. So there is the broccoli, and then here 3 kind of large potatoes, and I just cut those in fairly small pieces. And I was going to add cheese to this, but I tasted the broth, and it is so good that you absolutely do not need cheese in it. So what I'm going to do when I serve it is just put some shredded cheese on the top along with the bacon. And so now we're just going to let this cook, and when it's done, then it'll be ready to serve. Okay, the soup is finished. The broccoli and the potatoes are nice and tender, and it's all cooked up. And I'll go ahead and get a bowl. There's a lot of broth in this, which I'm glad about, because the broth has got a wonderful flavor. So I have some of that. I'm going to put some shredded cheese over it. I'm going to put just a little bit more. This is hot. Okay, just a little bit more. Then I'm going to put just a little crumbled bacon. So that's what it looks like. And I'm going to go, oh, sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite. And tell you what I think. That is really, really good. The chicken stock is very pronounced. It's got a really good flavor. You can taste the bacon. And just that little bit of cheese on top was perfect. The vegetables are tender. It's a really good soup. So, if you'd like something a little different, give this a try. I think you'll like it. I hope you do anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and take care. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.